Coming to you live from the city of mystery and romance, St. Paul, Minnesota, your pal, Johnny Sixgun, back for more Bloodborne. We're doing part 5. Are we getting close to the end? Not quite. Not for lack of trying, though, so let's keep trying. Trying our patience, our resolve has never been stronger as we head out to the Forbidden Forest tonight. Last week I was able to get set up with my favorite weapon. Let's see if I've still got the knack. Right now I've got the craving for blood. Alright, we're gonna head back to the old cathedral. Not too dissimilar from the St. Paul Cathedral, which I can see shining upon a hill from my backyard. It inspires me. I can see Summit Avenue with some large homes, mostly occupied by wealthier residents. And I went to the wrong warp point. That's not good. It's not bad, though. I wouldn't call it a happy accident, but just an accident. Not an unhappy one. Let's see how this new sword treats me. Much better than it does the enemies. There we go. Cutting them down. Liking the big sword. The S word. The S stands for Super Fantastic. Why not? There seem to be some Germanic origins here. We got some blue elixir. We blew it. Two of these big fellas in 3 swipes. That's not bad. Swiper, stop. Alright. I did a little bit of homework, trying to remember where our next passage is, and it's somewhere in this courtyard. Keep things simple. Let's dispatch these foes. Alright, getting a little bloody here. My bloody buddies. The Bloody Nutty Buddy Bar. Little fun fact, anytime you see a giant sword like this in a video game, maybe this reminds you of Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. Or maybe it doesn't, but it's usually an homage to the Kentaro Miura comic and anime Berserk. One of my favorite pieces of media. Very much inspired. Dark Souls, the precursor to Bloodborne. Alright. So I think we've made our choice of choices here. Let's take the candlelit path. Might have a crow. It's something to crow about, and an old crone. For whom the bell crows. I guess. Hey, it looks like a friendly face.
Oh, good to see you safe.
Good to be
Let's
safe.
think up something to discuss.
Safety first.
Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is, and that if you see...
Blah, blah, blah. You can get a bit of story from the NPCs, the non-player characters.
I bid you farewell.
You can pick up other lore from item descriptions, perhaps like we've seen on the load screens. So many load screens. And there we go. We could have gone into this door at any point after vanquishing Vicar Amalia, which we did a few playthroughs ago. But I wanted this sword. Fear the old blood. Open sesame. And it was a skeleton the whole time. Chances are you bought 'em already. Alright, here we go into Uncharted Scaratory. It's always scaratory in Bloodborne. Rarely anything good is lurking around the next corner. Except for the occasional treasure, which we love. We love searching for treasures. Okay, here is a treasure. Perhaps I shall take it. I remember this area being a bit of a sticky pickle. So we're going to tread carefully. Maybe hunters a boot. A boot and a foot. A boot goes on the foot. Alright, somebody's chucking some oil at me. Like to oil you up and hit you with the fire. Never a good thing. Oil's well, that ends well. Oh, that was a haymaker there. As in, hey, I'm in trouble. But no problem for the big honkin' sword. What's cooking? I'm cooking, apparently. Ah, nice gemstone. Maybe we'll encrust our sword with it. If we can find... Oh, that corpse frightened me. You know, when you're in rough repair, when a corpse is the least of your worries. We're scouting the perimeter. looking for treasure, looking for traps. Trying to clear out as many stray enemies as we can. I sometimes get the Bloodborne mixed up with the Dark Souls. Yeah, seem to remember an area like this containing some traps, perhaps. Was it in this game? Was it Dark Souls 3? 1? 2? I don't know. We'll find out together. Antidote, that's worrisome. Usually when you've got an antidote, you've got some poison lurking. Alright. I'd like to get in that house. Hey. That's exactly what I was looking for. Oh my. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get a level. Maybe see if that gemstone we found is good for the sword. I have not played any Bloodborne since last week, so it'll take me a moment to reacclimate myself and spending some time with Yakuza 4. Been slowly working my way through the Yakuza series in hopes that I'm all caught up in time for Yakuza 7. Will I do it? Yeah, let's see. Alright, nothing life-changing there. Let's see if we've got anything good for the old saw cleaver. Never want to forget our roots. The weapon that got us this far. We're armed to the teeth. Speaking of teeth, super excited. Got myself a dentist appointment. Had my regularly scheduled maintenance canceled back in April, I believe, due to the uncertain times. It turns out they've been taking appointments for quite some time. They just didn't tell anybody.
Very
so,
well,
quick phone call later, I'm back in the chair. Not too long from now, about a month out. Alright. Let's juice up that skill. Power up that sword. Sword is the ward.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Well, that's not where we want to be. The Forbidden Woods. James Woods, star of John Carpenter's Vampires, another monster hunting piece of media. Very fun movie. Only seen it once or twice, perhaps. Don't have a very good memory of it, but I enjoy liking it. Almost as much as I enjoyed James Woods' turn as himself in The Simpsons. Alright. Could be traps ahead. That looks very trappish right there. Well, let's avoid that. Fork in the road. I chose the road less traveled. And it made all the difference in the world. So let's stay up. Up is good. I have the high ground. High ground's doing us no real favors. Well, we could plan a little surprise attack for our friends down there. Another corpse spooked me. Uh-oh, that's a big miss. Shield cannot withstand the might of the blade. Oh, bad dog, our old pal. We're doused in oil, let's not get lit up. He's looking to toast us. Toast our nuts. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Never had roasted chestnuts or even unroasted. Oh, we oiled this up. Gotta get up pretty oily in the morning to pull one over old Johnny. Yeah, I don't really know what chestnuts are. Do you eat acorns? Squirrels in cartoons like acorns. Maybe I do. Next time I'm at Kmart, I'll see if they have acorns or chestnuts. Let's follow the pretty flowers. There's that troublemaker. Let's check out these old ravaged houses. We're in the wrong neighborhood. Take that barrel. Oh, there we go. I'm wearing the barrel ring. And as we all know, the person in charge of making barrels is the Cooper. Don't know if that is an... Oh dear. Oh my. Is that a trendy occupation? Is that on the big list of jobs for 2020? Who wouldn't want to be the Cooper? Cooper Dave Osborne. R.I.P. Bob Einstein. Speaking of Bob Einstein, aka Super Dave, was very fortunate my last trip to the old music shop. Always like to check out the DVDs and the Blu-rays. Had season 8 of Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David's Curb Your Enthusiasm. Didn't have it yet. That one was not in my collection. Had to grab it. $7.95. Brand new. For 10 episodes of squirm-inducing hilarity. Gotta love that Larry David. And of course, Bob Einstein pops up. Little funk out here, the funk man. Still haven't seen seasons 9 or 10 of Curb yet. A lot of people talking big about that 10. A lot of good stuff, apparently. Oh, he crowned me. Fork me. Put a fork in me. Who's done? Oh, that's a tough door. Let's take to these schmohawks. Oh, that's a good kick. What's that? Can't be afraid to use those potions. Want to get into all these houses. Could be treasure. Could be nothing. Could be a good trick. Trick or treat. R.I.P. Trick or treating. There's something in there. Something's a-glowing. Not too much shaking in these houses. Oh, there's some treasure. Something looks awful down there. Let's not go down there quite yet. Let's wander around town. Let's be a man about town. There's a treasure. Couple of bullets. Bully bully, woolly bully.
Oh, a glory be. You know not the value you put. More's the pity, the hours of the night are many, and the beasts, more not even death offers solace. A most fright, but I'm willing. Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral, and the gift of the Godhead. Yeah.
Ah, that's a very important item.
Not seek you.
We'll find out why a little bit later. Get back in that cage, you dog. It's unduly cruel, but either them or me. Not for them. That's not good. Oh, you goofball. Had to throw that switch, didn't ya? Well, he's gonna pay. He'll pay dearly. Maybe. Sneaky little squirrel. And there the fellows that were out of their cages. Sorry, chaps. Alright, open a sesame. Fear the old blood. The old Budweiser. Bloodweiser. Oh, Sacco, that's not good. Never good to run into Sacco. Even with this powerful sword, he's a troublemaker. Doesn't mean I don't want that treasure, though. Give me a whack with the sack. Take it back. Yeah, good one, guys. Ooh. Oh no! It's okay. Lost a fair amount of blood echoes, but nothing we can't reclaim. We are putting the lame into reclaim. Gone reclaim. Bruce Willis. Alright. Got our work cut out for you. For us. For everybody. For everyone who's tuning in. Thanks as always for tuning in as I give one of these longer games a whirl. Enough people are interested in checking these out over the weeknights. Yeah, I knew there was a trap there. Predator style. Yeah, if we want to keep doing these long plays during the week, maybe we'll keep it up. But for the time being, we're just going to see if we can get through the Bloodborne. I want to sneak by some of these enemies. Ooh, skitter critter. Gotta get a skitter critter. Get those weapon enhancing blood shards. Last time I had a blood shard, I had to throw out the underpants. I don't think I've ever shit blood, so that's something to go about. That's good news. Same time, I don't inspect my feces on a regular basis. Probably would be a good thing to do. You get to be a man of a certain age, you gotta know what's going on with the old goody works. If it is indeed still working. Better blood up for this. That's a good one. Let's not horse around here. We gotta be careful. A lot of blood echoes on the line. Got a new collar on the line. Oh, see, that's why we don't horse around. Sometimes a horse's kick. A large version of that super sword. It's a bit pokey. Maybe I should be flexing the fencing skills. Saw a fun meme not too long ago. Fencing, the perfect sport for social distancing. You must stay 6 feet away from each other, wear a mask, and if someone gets too close, you poke them with the damn sword. So let's do some fencing. Ooh. Let's avoid that tricky trap. Or maybe it's a turkey trap. Could be rogue gobblers in town. Gobbler's Knob. Pennsylvania polka. Gotta love Groundhog's Day. Directed by Harold Ramis, Egon Spangler, starring Bill Murray. One of my favorite motion picture comedies of all time. Somebody once did the math based on the skills that Bill Murray's character. Well, you know, a little background on Groundhog's Day first. Fairly cynical news anchor is in Punxsutawney. Was that Philadelphia or something? It might be Philly, who cares? But doing a big story on Groundhog's Day, seeing if the groundhog sees its shadow. And he winds up reliving the same day over and over and over until he gets it right. Has a share of ups and downs, learning what's going to happen day in, day out. Uh-oh. Big old mess here. And none of the villagers were foolhardy enough to follow. Yeah, Bill Murray relives the same day over and over. And the number nerds, the number munchers, if you will, they figured that he spent over 7 years reliving the same day over and over again, just based on the skills he acquires, playing the piano, learning the daily movements of the townsfolk, learning how to throw cards into a hat. And that's kind of like Bloodborne or Dark Souls. Keep dying and reliving same horrors over and over, learning from your mistakes, improving mildly. I wonder where those blood echoes were that I lost, or did I reclaim them? I don't think that I did. Yeah, not too worried about it. That's the worst thing that happens today. That's a good day. Pennsylvania polka. I suppose Groundhog Day probably took place in Pennsylvania. Alright. So now we just figure out which direction to go. Am I going backwise? Forward-wise? Ooh. Something bad going on there. What the hell is that? Trouble aboot. And a foot. See if we can go top-wise. And right into the hot stuff. Let's just make a mad dash. Or an angry dash. Just keep going. Don't be bothered by you sad sacks. We got biz to tend to. That's good news. Back on top. Really digging all these twin blood shards. Ah. I have to hope that this is somehow a shortcut back to the beginning. Alright, hey, there's those blood echoes. There we go. It's a little shortcut. Not a big one. Not good enough to go back to the bonfire. Let's see if we can sneak up on those guys. Give them the old sneaky Pete. Surprise. Oh, surprise. No surprise. Let's hit the roof. Roof's up. We don't need no fire. Let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker. But he's firing a mortar. That's no good. It's good for them. Oh, he's got a hell of a reach on that thing. Well, that's subdued his pal. Enemy of my enemy. Not necessarily a friend. Maybe a frenemy. I'll sort of keep ducking house to house. Oh dear. That thing looks pretty pissed off. Let's go back to the other house. I have to imagine our friend will be in hot pursuit. Looks a little more aggravated than some of our pals. Some of our cadaver pals. Coming up from a long winter's nap. Sugar plums and chestnuts are the order of the day in this village. Santa's Christmas village. He's a jerk. The cannoneer. Oh, it's kind of fun. Whatever. Whatever, guys. Let's go in the house. The old spook house. Doesn't look good. Ah, good evening, Miss Amanda. How are we doing tonight? Doing well, I hope. See what this screwball's up to. There he is. It's a toughie. Oh, gross. It's just a snake man. Come out, snakeman. Hey, we're doing A-okay. We got our internet. We got a whole pizza in my belly. Running tap water. Electricity. Things are okay. Got it all here. Got this, hanging out in the mill, I guess. Ye Old Mill. For folks not familiar with the Ye Old Mill, kind of a poor man's version of the It's a Small World After All ride. Disney World. The Old Mill is the Minnesota State Fair equivalent. Now let's throw the switch. Let's not throw the switch. Yeah, I don't know if Ye Old Mill is supposed to be kind of like a tunnel of love. Maybe there's some underhanded, under-the-shirt business going on in Ye Old Mill, but I hope not. Well, this isn't Ristar, Dan. You've come to the wrong place. This is a world almost as irritating as the real world. Oh, very good. I hope you didn't drink the water. Oh, not too much monkey business here. A few monkey shines, though. Might be some skylarkings going on here tonight. Yeah, that's a fun fact. We just saw the Snake Man show up for the first time in this ye old mill. Right across the way from ye old mill is the Snake Museum at the Minnesota State Fair. As far as I know, I haven't been to the Minnesota State Fair in over 20 years. And that's okay by me. If I want to smell garbage, I can move the garbage cans around out back. If I want to battle bees, I'm sure I can find bees if I try hard enough. I try to mind my own beesness. Aside from that, I don't know what there is to do at the fair. I eat enough junk food on a regular basis where I probably don't need to do it extracurricularly. Oh, it's a friendly scarecrow. And I'm the one without a brain. Oof, that's a near one. Hey, there's a snakeman right there. Crown him king. I've heard tell those cheapskates at WCCO had a feature where you could pedal bicycles to help power their booth. Clean energy. They're just trying to... Those chiselers. Those skinflints at WCCO. Trying to bilk the fair-going public into paying their bills for them. It's a new low, WCCO. You've really lowered the bar. Oh, here's our Fun Time Expressway. This might be a different area. So I certainly don't remember that entity. Oh, who do we have here? It's a friendly fellow.
A new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, Master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt.
The old fantasy football
like any
league.
Decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts? Freakish slugs and mad doctors.
Seeing a bunch of
Sentence these things
swollen
to
men
death
in tight
with the
pants
help of your
doesn't
League
sound like a
confederates.
fantasy, to me at
What do you
least.
say? Why not join the League?
I'll join the league, I don't care.
Yes, as a hunter well should.
Could be Bill
Great
Carlson.
start.
R.I.P. Bill Carlson,
Carol
another
Byrne, symbol of the
famed,
League.
or perhaps defamed
The night brims
news
with
anchor from the
defiled
WCCO,
scum and is permeated
whose
by
wife,
their rotten
famously
stench.
Nancy Carlson, I
Just
believe,
think, now
was
you're
featured
set
on
to
many
hunt
Ron
and
Poe
kill
Peel's
to your heart's
infomercials.
content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellow.
Boy, this guy's really got a mouth on him. He just kind of keeps going. Oh, now that's got to be a shortcut. That's got to be trouble. It's just a crow. Hey, back in biz. Got a good shortcut. That's good news. I don't even know who the local news personalities are anymore.
Welcome home. What is it you desire?
Still reeling from meteorologist Paul Douglas. Kind of looked like Lieutenant Commander Data from Star Trek. Only not as nice a
Very
personality.
well. Let me...
Not as much personality as a unhuman robot. Alright, we timed that out okay. Probably don't even have enough blood echoes to repair my sword. And that's okay. Well, I should at least check, I suppose. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll take that. We'll call it a win. If it's not a loss, it must be a win. I want to repair those weapons. We're not looking to... Only thing more dangerous than a sharp knife is a dull one. A lot of Molotovs right now. These are getting pricey. Damn you, Molotov cocktails. Like paying for a cocktail in Minneapolis. Not that I've been to a pub for quite some time. Even if there wasn't a horrible pandemic, still don't think I'd be very enticed. Back to the Forbidden Woods. No clear objective tonight. We're just keeping on, keeping on. Looking for trouble. In all the correct places. We have to go into the door. Hey, sorry, crows. I was at the convenience market this evening, where I do more of my shopping than I have any right to admit. I was eyeing up the candy something fierce, but I had to go with some sort of a trail mix. It's got candy in it, but it's mostly nuts and raisins, so it's gotta be good for you. Raisins are nature's candy, and M&Ms are nature's candy. I don't want to go down into that chasm yet. Oh, that's gross. Just a ball of snakes. Just like the Well of Souls from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Oh, it's more Snake Ball. Yeah, it's Snake Ball. It's a pure fantasy toy. Kids who get the Snake Ball, they love it. It's writhing around, and they're just having fun with Snake Ball. Consumer Probe. A lot of Snake Balls around here. I remember the Bumble Ball. Bumble around with the Bumble Ball, baby. Bumble, bumble, bumble around. I remember, what other wacky balls? That whole variety of Nerf squishy balls. Supposed to be a little safer for the kids, but let me tell ya, football to the eye, Nerf or not, it's gonna hurt. Got a snakeman here. He's trying to pull a fast one, but I know what he's got going on. I know about Snake Man. Yeah, what else? I seem to remember there's some sort of a inflatable beach ball type thing. And a small pocket of water in it, so when you throw it, it'd kind of wobble around in the air. And wacky. What the hell's that? Oh, gross. That's why we have the antidote, apparently. Just, you know... Oh, God. That's the big snake ball. That's Snake Ball Senior. Or there's Pogo Ball from the early to mid-80s. Yeah, piss off, Snake Ball Senior. Yeah, Pogo Ball. That was kind of a big balloon thing. Encircled by a, you know, circular platform. You stood on a platform, you kind of hugged the pogo ball between your feet. You kind of bounce around on it like a pogo stick without the stick. A lot of trouble here. We're in the den of snakes. Got a lot of garter snakes in our neighborhood. Neither a fan of them, nor am I terribly upset by them. They're just kind of doing their snake thing. I'll let them do that. Sounds like a lot of trouble in here. Yeah, there's the trouble. The snakeman. The snakeman. I feel so funky. Snakeball Jr. Ages 4 and up. Hey! Snakeball Senior. And Snakeball Jr. Available at KB Toys, Toys R Us, and Palace Toys. Do they even have toy stores still? I don't know. I have to imagine. Maybe at a mall of some sort. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's millions of toys at Toys R Us that I can play with. From bikes to trains, to video games. It's the greatest store there is. Don't want to grow up, because if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Alright, I'm finding some runes here. Runes are good. Alright. By virtue of the fact that I can summon a helper. No, Pokeball kind of sucked. Next door neighbors had one when we were kids. They just gave it to us. It sucked. I'd say it was a good idea, but nah. Kind of like the moon shoes, moon boots. Kind of sucked. A lot of things. Not as cool as the commercials led us to believe. Alright. Just kind of hoping to go through that gate and find some trouble. Trouble will find us soon enough. For example, Snakeball Senior. Yeah, fine. We got the slow poisoning. It's not good. Now we're on the mission to find the boss. Well, we have our happy helper. Where the hell did the happy helper go? Well, we lost our happy helper. Hamburger helper makes a great meal. Hey there, Snake. Oh, Snake can summon Snakeball Jr. And the pig, the big pig. Oh, no. Oh. I think Pokeball, not a bad idea. Commercial made it look cool. Made it look extreme. What was this kind of tream? Well, that's okay. We might have taken a hit there. Just a little that sting you feel in the back of your head. That's just pride.
No, there is by the oath of the League, those who bear its rule. Vermin writhe deep within all. The League exists, and so this do not end.
All right, kill the vermin. We get it. Vermin's Head. Not to be confused with Herman's Head. The old Fox sitcom. There you hear all the voices in Herman's Head. Not a good program. Fox had a bit of a rocky start out of the gate. Not until Married with Children, The Simpsons, and The X-Files did Fox sort of find its footing and sealed itself as one of the networks that nobody watches anymore. Yeah, some people watch the TV. Like this fella with an axe to grind. He's thrilled to be watching network television. And we got Snakeball Jr., no problem. Mighty close to being poisoned here. Yeah, Dan, I know. You're just frothing at the mouth to find those episodes of Herman's Head on the internet somewhere. Maybe they've got the full series run on DVD. I think the voice of Lisa Simpson was one of the voices in Herman's Head. Yeardley Smith, I believe her name is? Or is it Nancy Cartwright? Kind of get all the Simpsons cast members mixed up. Yeah, UPN, WB, CW. All pretty bad news. CW, I did enjoy the Supernatural program for quite a while. First 3 seasons, I think. Kind of lost its luster after that. Used to be just 2 dudes, couple brothers, cruising around the cool car, hunting ghosts and monsters. Thought it was great. Right up my alley. Got a little long in the tooth. And that's the truth. Then you had like the Green Arrow program. The Flash. Still like The Flash. I'm probably a season or 2 behind, but I still like The Flash on the CW. That's worth a watch. But yeah, Arrow, the Green Arrow program, that got old. They had some other stuff going on. It all got old. It's all the same. A lot of the superhero stuff kind of samey. It's good when it's rote, when it's one note. Nah. I don't think I want to go down there. because if I did, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Tonight's stream brought to you by Toys R Us, a defunct store selling defunct toys to children who want nothing more than to play on a cell phone anyways, so... Look out for Snakeball Senior next time. Here at the ruins of Toys R Us. Maybe doing some urban spelunking. Ooh, we got the secret place. I like that. Ah, Snakeball. Let's go to that orange glow. Billy Mays here for orange glow. Billy Mays here for Snakeball Senior. Alright, I'm on fire and being accosted by balls of serpents. Pretty much like my dreams every night. Hopes and dreams, up in flames and engulfed in serpents. Let's go serpent now. Everybody's learning how. Come on a snake safari with me, your pal Johnny Sixgun. Some treasure down there. This looks like the right way to go. Yeah. Treasure. Yeah, right way to go. So let's go the correct way and we'll see what shakes out. Maybe we can loop back around and get that treasure. Hey, we got our blood echoes. That means there's probably danger over here. Oh, it's snake now. Summoning snakes. I think we found some morels over here. Or maybe they're truffles. Ooh, snakes put the squeeze on me. Don't like that. Don't appreciate that in the workplace. I don't like trees either. Oh my goodness. Oh, no wonder I died last time. Thanks to Snake, man. That's alright. We all learned a valuable lesson about snakes, which travel by scoots. Snakes move around by scoots. Don't know what scoots are? They're what moves snakes around. That's about all the information I can give you on the mode of transportation by snakes. Fun to see roller snakes, maybe. Just a big old snake in a roller skate. That'd be fun for somebody. Inline snakes. Snakes with human traits. We're gonna just make a mad dash for it. We're gonna see if we can get back to where we was. The way we was. So long, Troy. Not gonna deal with you, Snakeball Jr. Junior. Named the dog Indiana. It's kind of a mix there. A mix between Sean Connery and John Rhys Davies. John Rhys Davies famously played Sala in Raiders of the Lost Ark and The Last Crusade. Also might recognize him from Sliders. Oh dear. Not the small hamburgers, but the Jerry O'Connell Dimension Hoppin' Show. Oh dear. That's a hell of a drop. Oh. Some mushroom men here. Never good to be accosted by mushroom men. Or mushrooms. Yeah, John Rhys Davies also played Gimli the Dwarf in the Lord of the Rings pictures. He's actually a very tall man. Wouldn't know it from the Lord of the Rings pictures. And he also voiced Treebeard. The... Oh, that doesn't look good. Treebeard, the walking ant that Merry and Pippin were hanging out with. Oh, that looks bad. Oh, this is bad. That's a hot spark. Gonna need a little speed to deal with these screwheads. Running into some trouble in these woods here. No good in the woods. Sadly, we didn't stumble upon our blood echoes, but easy come, easy go. Come and go. If you're an over-the-road truck driver, you need books on tape. Need a mesh cap. Come and go. Get some gasoline. We got some fireflies here. That's kind of nice. The Wiggly Piggly. Ooh, wow. Sorry, Piggo. Well, let's go to where the pig was. As they say, pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. Well, that's a nice little rule of thumb. Never get greedy. Okay to be a little selfish, but don't get greedy. Alright. I need to deal with those characters. They're just doing their own thing, and they can do that. Oh, another pig. Don't know that I could ever make it in a slaughterhouse. That's a work environment for you. Yeesh. The less said, the better. 6 pence, none the richer. That looks pretty dubious. Let's go up this step staircase. Aha. Not this time, Snake. Will not be summoning your serpent friends. Your good time buddies. Alright, let's summon our pal. Beyond the pale. Hoping we don't kick the bucket. Bucket. Pale. A Pennsylvania polka. Alright, let's see what we stumble upon down here. Gotta wager it's gonna be bad. It's always bad. These are some big tombstones. Oh my god, we got a boss. Not just a boss, but 3. We're already taking some massive damage. We got a fun time buddy helping out. Uh-oh. Better get Mako. Excuse me. Help out. Take out this fireman here. Oh, he's snaking out. Ooh, he snaked me. Alright. Alright, that's 2-0. The big snake. He is pissed off. Again, very Lord of the Rings, very Nazgul here. Send these Nazgul back to the old school. No problem. We'll give a nice hunter's salutation to our non-player character friend. And there we go. Opened up a nice little save point. There we can go lick our wounds. I believe we found a few runes while we were runing around. Hopefully we'll go to an area with a few less snakes. Oh yeah, we're... Alright, poison resistance, that sounds great. Yeah. Yeah, that one I like. Yeah, we got a couple of winners here. Alright. Ooh, doggies. Stamina or HP? Stamina or HP? Love my stamina. Yammering about stamina. Sometimes you gotta wonder if folks are just mumblers. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Meh. What are you gonna do? Yeah, are some people mumblers? Or do you just have bad hearing? Oh boy, that's a dilly of a pickle. You just don't really know. Don't want to accuse anyone of being a mumbler. At the same time, you want to believe in your own hearing abilities. Which is where the grade school hearing test, very handy. In which ear do you hear a tone? right ear, left ear. Or it's kind of fun at the old
Welcome
DMV
home,
getting the
good
driver's
hunter.
test. Do you see a
What
light?
is it you desire?
Raise the hand of the side that you see the light.
Very well. Let me.
You have failed your driver's test. It seems these days driving's
Farewell,
less a
good
privilege
hunter.
than it is a right. Seems
May-
that just about anybody gets a little driver's license these days. Kind of makes me wonder why you even try. So long as you can cross an X on the line, probably gonna get that driver's license renewed. Which is very handy. Beats walking. America's kind of a big country. Kind of a big deal.
Well, what is it?
And I hope, I know in Minnesota, had ourselves some primary elections tonight. Hope everybody
Very well. Let me
who
stand
wanted to vote
close.
got out there and did it. Or maybe submitted the old absentee ballot. Did old Johnny? I don't do the primaries, sorry. Not voting to see who I can vote for. Which, you know, that's
Farewell, good hunter.
probably not good. Should probably exercise my constitutional rights. But I don't know. Primaries, meh. I vote for the real deals. I usually vote for people that don't win. Which is good. Looking out for the little guy. My fellow losers. Alright, we're all powered up. We defeated a boss. A grave saved is a grave paved. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's see what happens. Made our way through the snake-infested Forbidden Woods. We're gonna see where we stumble upon next. Sure will be equally appalling. I got some grand old trees here. It's a grand old flag. Oh, that was a good one. Good one, guys. Just insect man. Damn insect man. Word to the wise. Word to your mother. Always look out for insect man. 'Cause he's looking out for you. He's got more eyes than you do. I always thought that would be... Well, guys, there was just a save point a moment ago. No, I mean... You got bugs, all sorts of weird fields of vision. I think it'd be a fun experiment. Maybe you get the Google Glass or some sort of viewing lens over your left eye, we'll say. And you got a camera on the back of your head, so your right eye is still looking forward, and then the left eye sees behind you. I think that'd be terribly confusing. At the same time, maybe you could adopt to it and get used to a new range of vision. That could be exciting. But there's some weird artists and outside-the-box thinkers that are already doing things like this. Using modern technology to further irritate themselves. Some people just want to be like Insect Man. These guys are bugging. In which ears do you hear the tone? Give him a poke. Pop, 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 poke her face. Ma. I do own one Lady Gaga CD. Whatever one has that Poker Face song. Poker Face and Paparazzi. I think Paparazzi is one of the finest music videos ever made. Really like that track. Poker Face, that's also a really fun track. Secret guilty pleasure, you could say. Some people don't believe in guilty pleasures. If you like something, it's probably good. It's nothing to be guilty about. Oh dear. I don't remember this area a bit. Oh, gross. That thing literally sucked the life out of me. Alright, just about dead. Oh, that thing is super strong. At least it knows its limits. Good, it knows magic. That stops me dead in my tracks, and I have to imagine it's going to suck the life out of me again. A little slughead trick. That lunkhead, jughead. Guess I'm the jughead here. You know, let's avoid this character. Let's grab this treasure. We'll never cross paths with that slug-headed bastard again, hopefully. Oh dear, he is in hot pursuit. I've got a little trick up my sleeve. Let's summon a helper pal. In the instances where we can summon a helper pal, let's do it. I think we could use a little help here. Need a little wind here. Let's see if we can take out that slug head. Mr. Bill and Sluggo. Not to neglect, Spot the Dog and the devious Mr. Hand. There you go, Happy Helper. Lend a happy helping hand. The hamburger helper helping hand. There we go. Oh, he's sucking up my helper buddy. My poker buddy. All that for 4 Quicksilver bullets. There you go, Vault. We got a lovely moon out tonight. When the moon hits your eye, I ate a whole pizza pie tonight. Had a Haggis, pepperoni sausage, and jalapeno pizza. Totally could have stopped it halfway, but saw no point. There's a bug. Go out in the yard with these bugs on the problem. Oh, this is a treacherous area here. Go big in the gold bubble. That thing's looking mighty pissed. A little centipede trick. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh. And we felled the disgusting crawler. Put a collar on that crawler. Yeah, back in my younger days, living in my parents' basement as a teenager, had an awful lot of house centipedes down there. You know, the kind with fuzzy little eyebrows that just go skittering about. They used to really spook me. And eventually, they did not. I would just squash them with my hand. These days, I don't see them as often. I let them be. They're my little buddies, my little fuzzy buddies. The old centipede fuzzy buddy. Oh, I seem to recall there being some big trouble in here. Glad I've got Happy Helper. So, yep, there we go. We got some hunters. Hunters are bad. Good. Regular Chris Angel over here, a little David Copperfield, Harry Blackstone, Ken Gillette. Now he's tellering it on the mountains. Go tell Aunt Gertie the old gray goose is dead. I don't want to go up that ladder quite yet. Not quite yet. I want to look for some treasure. Locked. Rats. Hey, there's some treasure. Oh, the old student trousers. Need to go see the nurse to get a fresh pair of student trousers. Nothing worse than some weird gyroscopic chandelier. Yeah, I don't want to have a bathroom accident at school. Ooh, lunarium key. I have to imagine the lunarium is upwise. Where's our Happy Helper, pal? Coming, pal? Oh, pal. Pale bubble gum. The rock-hard bubble gum you can purchase for 5 cents. Guaranteed to cut your gums with pale bubble gum. Yeah, not long ago I saw there was a sugar-free Bazooka Joe gum. I had to buy it. Purchased it, there was no comic, and the flavor ran out almost instantaneously. That's par for the course for Bazooka Joe. That's Joe Problemo. Yeah, a little more treasure and a bug. Adios, bug. Let's see if he comes down to play. Let's see if he bites. Come on, bug, you blew it. Oh, I blew it, never mind. I'll hide under the stairs. The old bug trick. Yeah, you bugged me, kid. Alright, and a lot of time to find items, and we don't really know what they do. That's okay. Yeah, alright. That's the end of the line here. Let's see if our happy helper is down there. Whoa, dum-dum. Hey there, it's our happy helper at the very least. We got a key. Let's see if it opens that door, perhaps. Hello. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Come on, happy helper. Oh, this is gonna go bad real fast without my happy helper. Who's this old codger? You didn't say the magic word. Alright, codger. Roger the codger. The artful codger. Alright. That literally scared the hell out of me. You know that feeling you have when you're falling in a dream? That's exactly what I felt. I knew I was supposed to jump into the moon's reflection. Still scared the hell out of me. Okay. Not doing too well on my health potions. This is not gonna go well. Just a big old fuzzy guy. It's a friendly guy. Egg pal? Oh, let's sigh. Hope you like spiders, gang. I want pictures of Spider-Man, Parker. Hey, our happy helper decided to join us. That's good. It's good news for me. And we're done for Yowza Yowza. I remember Rom, the vacuous spider, being a bit of a nuisance. My first playthrough of this game, so this could be a doozy. Could be a big loozy. But got our shortcut open. Got all of our health vials. And we got to summon our helper pal. As well as ring the bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Do do. Do do do. I'll open that door for later too. Oh, boggle. You bugged me, kid. Alright, end of the drink. Into the pizza pie. Alright, spider pails have been assembled. Let's take out some of the spider pails. Oh, spider pails. Gross. The old acid reflux hurts too many people. Hurts spiders, hurts people. Can't we stop this horrible disease? Acid reflux. I got our blood echoes back. That's something. It's a nice thing. Rom herself, she's not going to hurt us too much. What's those darn spider pails? Looks like our helper pale's down for the count. We're not doing too bright ourselves. So let's keep sticking and moving. I'll run across the water. Nothing messianic about it. And there she goes. Where she stops, goodness knows. It's more spider pails, of course. Alright, she's using magic now. That's not good. The spider pails are not happy. That's also not a plus. Let's say I'm nonplussed. Or maybe just plus. Oh, that's going to be a death. That's a ouch. Alright, so didn't do spectacularly. Not a big goose egg either, though. Ring-a-ding-ding. Not gonna wait around for anybody this time. The vacuous spider kind of looks a little like Mr. Bill. Aw, spiders. Am I dead already? Yeah. Oh. Probably should have waited for my happy helper to show up. Let him distract those spooky spiders. Every time I summon my happy helper, I believe it drops my insight, that's 17 in the corner. Yep, drops at a point. That's okay. I think I've got some items that restore that. Alright, that madman's knowledge. Oh, yes. Swimming in it. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women. Not entirely certain what that means, but it sounds like some sort of gross sex thing. Something politically incorrect. Not something you'd really want to fight a battle over either. Some battles just need to be lost. Come on, homie. Come on, Hobie. Hang tight. We're going to wait for our happy helper this time. We're going to have a sit. Have a good sit. On the sit and spin. Available at Toys R Us. Sit and spin, not to be confused with spin and say. Was that what that thing was called? You pull the string and the thing would spin and then the cow would go moo. I don't know if my happy helper is coming or not. Or the old speak and spell. Nothing better than voice modulation to help you learn how to spell. Spell moon. M-O-O. And moon. Spell spider. Incorrect. Spell spider. Oh. Fell by a spider. See and say. There we go. I see the pig. The pig goes moo. Move over, butter. Don't even know if I'm gonna summon my homie this time. Let's just make a wild run at it. With wild abandon. What did that do? Now to summon a different homie? Ah, it's Bill Carlson. Let's see if he comes on through with us. Break on through to the other side. Take a walk on the wild side. Let's see if this crazy mother is going to help us out. Maybe he'll take care of some of these spider pails for us. Maybe I'll just run away. There he is. There's our helper pail. Get the spiders. Shoot the spider. Oddly enough, there was an Elvira. Ooh, he's got a little magic. An Elvira pinball machine that had a kind of a see and spay style spinner on it. You get it spinning for a bonus mode. It says, "Stop this spider!" Because the spinner is a spider, you see. Good old Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Mistress of the Night, something like that. No, that's not going too well. Let's just go after Rom. Let's see what she's all about. I wonder. The old saw blade, old sawbones is good for what ails you. I kind of like the cut of that jib. That jib is cutting her up. She's just kind of hanging out, having a good time. We're having a good time. Alright, she's on the move. That's bad. But our helper pail's looking healthy. Got a third of Rom's health down. She's got her spider pails on the crawl. On the crawl. Keep running. Let's avoid that magic. That old black magic. Easily my favorite Rat Pack member. Good old Sammy Davis Jr. And Dino is a close second. Frank, total dick. You can't go wrong with little old Frank Sinatra here and there. Let our pale take care of some of these spiders. Ooh, that one hurts. Oh. Spiders, they really do a number on you. Not like real spiders. Real spiders don't tend to hurt you so much. They might hurt your feelings a bit. Ow. Our pale's hurting, old Johnny's hurting. Arm, the vacuous spider is just kind of rolling around. She's on the prowl. Spider pales. More trouble. Magic. Ow. I believe our happy helper has been slain. Not too far behind. She is having a fit. Fit to be tied. Tide washing detergent. Wiggle worm attack. Gets you every time. Alright, one more healing potion left. Oh, and I got hit by the magic. That's a pisser. His operation. No hope, go for it. It's a no hope, no. Alright, on that note, we're going to take a quick 5. Maybe take another stab at Rom. I don't think we were doing too bad there. I think with a magic run, we might be able to pull it off. So, let's... Ooh, running a little low on the old health there. Let's go by a few more. Then we'll take a rest at the Hunter's Dream, hanging out with the doll. Oh, and the doll even wants nothing to do with us. Who could blame her after that pathetic showing? Oh, things are getting pretty pricey. Things are getting dicey. Oh, hello. on that note, we're gonna take a quick breather. When we come back, hopefully we can get lucky with Rom, the vacuous spider. Till then, go grab a snack. We'll be right back. Coming back to you live from the city of mystery and romance, St. Paul, Minnesota, your pale Johnny Sixgun. Continuing our long run of Bloodborne. This is part 5. We've navigated our way through the Forbidden Woods. And we have found ourselves face to face with Rom, the vacuous spider, and her spiderling pals. Having a bear of a time sticking it to this 8-legged freak. But we're going to do our best. Gonna have a chug of cool water. And we're going to take a cool wander into Bergenworth here. A repository of lost knowledges. And we'll summon up a pal. If you have the online going, if you're actually paying for the Sony network thingy, you can summon real live players to come to our aid. But I don't really prescribe to that. Kind of a cheap bastard. I like the one-player games. Like doing it on my own. Alright, let's take a dip. Take a cool dip. French onion dip. I'll wait for our homie to join us. Homie D Clown. Here come the spider pals. We'll take a little jog. Jog our memory. There's our pal. Let's roll, homie. We're gonna charge up our sword. Let's put a little hot spark on there. The old bug zapper, we're gonna call it. Oh. We're already dead. That was abject failure. That's spiders for you, though. 8 legs, none the richer. Can't remember. 6 none the richer. They had a big song in the mid to late 90s. Couldn't tell you what it was for the life of me. Maybe I could choose from a multiple choice list, but I haven't got a list. Ah, good call, Dan. Kiss me. Oh, kiss me. Yeah, fun song. Nice one for the slow dancing. For the shucking and lurching all over the church floor. We're not gonna wait for the homie. We're gonna just run before the spider pals come. It's the spider pals. Kind of fun to be a spider, sidling around. Oh yeah, the electric sword, she is not keen on that. She's doing the electric slide. Alright, she's on the move. It's this electricity doing the trick. It's a good trick. It's a limited time affair, though. Gotta get that hot spark in whilst we can. And am I dead? I am dead. Darn it. Darn the bad luck. If it weren't for bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. Oh, kiss me. And now it's Johnny's turn to cry. And now it's Judy's turn to cry, Judy's turn to cry. But it's my party. I'll cry if I want to. Kind of makes for a bit of an awkward party. And that's okay. It's okay to have an awkward party. Alright, I've got a good feeling about this. We just need a miracle run. Old Moonside Lake. Very lovely area. Very nice to look at. Despite the company. The company of spiders. Oh, ew. We hit her once. Maybe our happy helper will lend a happy helping hand. Maybe he'll take care of some of those spiders for us. Uh-oh. That's a death. That's another death. The good news is we're not losing too many of our blood vials, our healing potions. Not even getting the chance to use them. Maybe we'll apply the shocker to the big sword. Might pack a little vitamin-packed punch. Can't get enough of that sugar crisp. Oh, hey there, Granny. Just looking for a bowl of super sugar crisp. Oh, sugar bear. Only thing more dangerous than a honey badger is the sugar bear. Out to get your Golden Crisp cereal. Problem with that Golden Crisp or Honey Smacks? You gotta eat that box of cereal quick. It goes stale right quick. Alright, Spider Pals. Yeah, these commercials are fun, Dan. That's why we got the internet. Don't die on me, pal. Ooh, woofda. Hey, we got our happy helper at least. Getting a little helping hand. Alright, Ron, where you off to? There's the old gal. Buffalo girl, won't you come out tonight? She's rolling. Heal, heal, heal. Oh, we couldn't heal. Can you feel? I think this is doable. But if we run out of the bolt paper, which is applying that shocker And we're gonna be in a tight spot. We're gonna have to go buy some more. I don't have too much cash on hand at the moment. Available at cash-wise. I'm getting kind of low on the potions also. It's not too good. A bit skint at the moment. This is certainly our goal for the night. We want to defeat Rom the Vacuous Spider. Can we do it? Should we do it? I don't know. We'll give it a shot. That's the best we got. Come on this way, spider pals. Maybe we'll lure the spider pals whilst we wait for the happy helper. Moving awful slow for critters with so many legs. Hey there, Happy. Uh-oh, Spider-Rose. Ah, nutsack. What a tricky pickle. Not a valiant attempt. Had the heart, didn't have the soul. The Dark Soul. Not looking good on the potions. Our insight is dwindling. Only 4 bolt papers. We may sadly have to go grind. Really not too keen on that idea. It's never a fun watch for the gang, for the viewers at home. It might be fun though. Maybe we'll go back to one of the earlier areas and just kind of demonstrate how much more badass we are right now. Project Badass. Into the drink. We're jumping the spider. The old spider cider. So, let's strike a cool pose. Yeah, bolster the spirits. Why not? Yeah, go get them, sport. Come on, sport. Hit him with that magic. Mr. Bojangles. Why even bother? That's a 0. It's a goose egg. That's a spider's egg. Laid right in my eyeball. We're dead again. Excellent. Molto bene. I think it would be in my best interest to do a little grind and get a little more power. But we're gonna go... Oof. 3 bolt papers. We'll give it 3 more shots. Dangerously low on health. Going in ill-equipped is tantamount to making a large mistake. We're going to turn it into an opportunity steak. Can't get enough of that sugar crisp. Let's see what the old timer has to say. Ain't that the truth? When Kid Chameleon's a walk in the park compared to a game, you know, things have gone awry. A rye bread, maybe a pumpernickel. Not too keen on the rye bread myself. Tastes weird. I must not have a very refined palate. I like a sourdough. Okay, and dodge. With a quick sword, a couple of stabs. Stick and move, stick and move. That's the way. Take out a few of those spider things. Maybe not that one, because he killed me. He got me. This is not going well. Two more bolt papers, 11 blood vials. It's dark out and we're wearing sunglasses. Let's hit it. Not even gonna wait. I'm just gonna go for it. Charge up the sword and we're gonna kick ass and chew bubble gum. Bazooka Joe bubble gum. I'm gonna go for a tail. Seems to be weak in the tail. Happy helper even arrived yet? Doesn't seem to be the case. Oh dear. The old flavor crystals with threats. The bolt papers run out and 2 hits have killed me. The bad luck. Well, further runs are going to be folly here. It doesn't look like our happy helper even followed us in that time. So we're going to stop this. We're going to stop the bleeding. Going to go back to the dream, see what we can afford. It may be in our best interest to wander elsewhere. Can always come back, see our old pal Rom at a later time and date. Maybe at Ramadan. 2,000 bones. What can we get for that? Can we get any bolt paper here? Bolt paper, 5,000 a pop. And I was sucking them down like sixlets. Sad to say, we gotta do some grinding. We're gonna do it the fun way. We're gonna venture back to some earlier areas to see how badass we've gotten, if at all. Actually, now that I think of it, I believe there was another path open to us right now. We'll see if we can get there. Yeah, the gas station by me, Dan, over by the hospitals, they've got them. You get that tube of them. I don't think they're real chocolate either.
The locals aren't happy.
One hit for all these poor old saps. See if we can get some good old blood vials out of the deal. Oh, some of the poor old cave trolls. Let's see if they're any match for us. They are not. We'll get some free blood vials out of the deal. I do seem to recall this is probably a bad move. If I go up here, there might be a few, or down here apparently. There might be some hunters for us, lying in wait. Don't cross the seal, honey. We all remember the seal. The seal of approval. And got some stinking coinage out of it. Alright, this could also go badly for us, but we'll see what happens. Alright, no happy hunters here. That's good news. And we are back at our favorite church. All sorts of friendly folks hanging around.
Oh, you're early, dear.
And the old gal has finally
You can
cracked.
always tell Mother will make everything better. What's it? Anything?
No.
Oh, good. What a relief. You always were the brave one, but you can't bottle up and you mustn't be afraid to...
Okay. Goofy old crows. Still an issue, even at this point in the game. Come on, guys. Getting restocked on our potions. Well, we got some treasure up there that was missed. And I'm not missing it terribly. I want it. I don't think rolling from up here is a very good idea. It wasn't. It really wasn't. Ah, dag nabbit. Alright. Oh, right into the fire. Out of the frying pan. Let's try going the correct direction this time. No problem. Get our potions up to speed in no time. We're not horsing around here. We're actually going to explore a different area we can do now. See if we can get past these troublemakers. No trouble at all. Really go for some better treasure though, guys. Oh, I got a big fella here. That's a big idea, fella. One hit, eh? The one-hit wonder. Ow. Alright, rather than going to church. Whoops. This is the church. This is the steeple. Open the doors, and there are the people. Taking a path that was a little dangerous last time. But we found a little item earlier that's gonna hopefully give us safe passage. If I go in the correct direction, the correction. Ooh, Sacco. No thanks. Ah, no. Ow. That jerk. Guys. They're like giving me the biz here. Oh, you kidding me? Not kidding. We're gonna do a little teleport here. Gonna take a few extra load screens, but it'll save us some time in the long run. And then we can also read about the Hunter Axe. kind of a pisser. You gotta go all the way back to the hunter's dream to teleport to a different area. Seems a bit redundant. But what do I know? I've never made a video game. Just poking around with good old-fashioned RPG Maker back in the day, which was a Windows program where you could use the UI to create your own Japanese-style role-playing game. Never got too far in it, and that's okay. Turns out the story I was coming up with was derivative of other works that already existed that I hadn't absorbed at the point. Kind of a mix between the anime Trigun and the classic movie Lawrence of Arabia. I hadn't absorbed either of those pieces of media at that point, however, so I thought I had something unique. Turns out a lot of things we think are clever have already been done. A lot of things have already been done before. Just come up with unique ideas. But never get discouraged. Always get out there, try to make things your own. Even derivative work with your own personal spin, that can still be something special. You don't have to be a novelist, a great painter, anything like that. Even maybe the way you paint your house, letters you send to folks. Oh, don't get sucked into Sacco. Sacco's kind of a wacko. Let's fuck this up this time. Oh, you're gonna pay for that. Oh, I'm gonna pay apparently. Hey, got our blood echoes back even. Let's see if we can find that skitter critter. There's a skitter critter. Oh, gotta get a skitter critter, gotta get her. Can't die though. Skitter critter's on the move. Hey, there we go. Alright. Some of our viewers who tuned in a few weeks ago may recognize this hall. Last time I tried to enter this doorway over here, an unseen horror grabbed me and killed me immediately. We've got a little item to lace up our sleeves. Might just help us out. Oh shit. Maybe I had to have it equipped.
Oh, amygdala. Oh,
Or it works.
amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
Well, looks like the little item, the small trinket we were given by a fella in the Forbidden Woods, has paid off. Alright. Now we're in the old lecture building. We're going to do a little exploring in the haunted college, where college rule is the rule. I got a happy fella in here.
What a joy it is to behold the divine. It must be such a pleasure. You're in my debt, you know.
Ah, there we go. That's a
You're
lovely
nigh on
quote,
a beast
Dan.
of the field. But here you are, treading a measure with the gods.
Good enough is good enough. That's my quote.
Are your feet as fat? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge.
Alright, and I do recall there being a fair amount of danger in this here college. We gotta be careful. But I do recall doing quite a bit of grinding here. If only I spent as much time in the halls of my university of choice. Don't know that I would have been too much smarter for it. Might have gotten higher grades, and would probably not be in too much of a different state than I am now. Alright, looks like school is out. Yeah, another student uniform. Good, good. Oh, looks like class is in session. Love that these guys have the mortar boards on. This goes. It looks bad. That looks bad. That's not where I really wanted to go. Or does it just lead us back out from whence we came? Oh, the Nightmare Frontier. Well, doesn't that just sound lovely? That's most certainly not where I wanted to be. So we're going to go back to the Hunter's Dream on that note. We wanna kick it around campus a little bit. We'll get a level first.
Well, what is it? Very well, let me. Farewell, good hun.
The bolt paper was 5,000. I was thinking 3,000 for some reason. Let's go back to school. Rodney Dangerfield. We'll just wander around. We'll look for some trouble. Look for some treasure. I know initially I said I was going to do a run of this on Tuesday, today. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, this is where I like to grind. School's in. It's pretty slow, which is good news. I give a pretty good amount of blood afterwards. You don't want to get ganged up on them. These boys are fat boys. They're going to do anything. It's a vomitorium here. Come on, Pledge. The Lemon Pledge. Yeah, I think maybe I'll postpone our next play of this until Thursday. We'll take tomorrow off so I can do some off-air grinding. And we get, get some treasure. Get ready for the battle with Rom. We'll explore the nightmare frontier. Ooh. These guys are just kicking them back. Well, we'll end tonight's run once we're satisfied with our exploration of the old school. School days, fool days. I should really check out what some of these items are that I've been getting. Yeah, bunch of weirdness. Not terribly interested. Well, we do have an awful lot of clothes now. Might have to put on a new outfit next time. Get all duded up. It's a nice thing about Bloodborne compared to the Dark Souls series. A bit of grinding can do a lot of good for you. As I mentioned, it's not terribly entertaining. I'm not saying that this is either, I suppose, but I enjoy it just well. Alright, let's not go into that door. Let's go into this door. Yeah, red jelly. There's some terrible movie I watched on Netflix. Norm Macdonald, my favorite comedian, voiced a vampire dog, and it was bad. Seem to recall. Yep, there's trouble up there. Yeah, Norm Macdonald voicing a vampire dog. The dog did not eat blood, though. Fed on jelly, as they call it in Canada. We like to call it gelatin. I think he liked the green jelly. Like, oh, this isn't green jelly, this is red jelly. Oh, this path kind of sucks. Nothing going on there. Yeah, this is a suck path. I gotta get to the second floor in this school. School days, fool days. If I were to get to the second floor in school, how would I do it? I don't remember. It's been a while.
Are your feet as fat as your wits? Oh, cease this dithering. Take the plunge.
Kinda just want to poke that jackass right through the door. Oh, this looks... Looks like a dead end. We got some nice sirens going on outdoors. Hopefully everyone's doing okay out there. Don't hear as many sirens in the Twin Cities as we used to. Folks just don't trust the coppers, so I think they stopped trying as hard. Kind of a bummer. Which is okay. Never really called them myself. I like to take the law into my own hands. By which I mean, I stay indoors most of the time and do not interact with the outside world. People who enjoy it, they can have that. I'm pleased as punch to be doing my own thing. Alright. Okay, I seem to recall perhaps getting to the second floor from somewhere else in the game. So we're kind of at a standstill now. It's not too much. Well, tell you what, gang. We're going to take one final run at ROM, and then we're going to call it win or lose. Win, lose, or draw. It's not going to be a draw. Probably going to be a lose. But it could be a win. Two measly bullet papers. Well, can get one more. How we doing on... Alright, got all the blood vials we can carry. We're gonna do it. We're gonna take one last stab at Rom. Rama Ding Dong. Alright, the moon is full. Our heads are full of knowledge since we just visited college. So we're going to give it the college try. We're going to invite our friend, get our homie here. Going to have our 4 bullet papers lined up. We've got 20 blood vials. A little stronger than we were last time. We'll take a stab at the spider. Maybe the old timers even gonna... There we go. We got a quick blessing out of the deal. That's good news. We're on a mission from God. Gonna hang tight. Gonna wait for our pal. Not gonna botch this one. Gonna do a cool pose. Strike a pose. Spiders are super intimidated now. Our friend is just around the corner. Just around the corner. Hey, there we go. Alright, it's spider time. What's the time? Spider time. What's the time? Spider time. Take out some of these little guys. Ooh. Oh, I accidentally used another bullet paper. That's a pricey mistake. But we spared no expense. the move. Where you at, Ron? There she goes. Darn it. Alright. Well, that was... We're not gonna go back. That was it. Win, lose, or draw. That was the big L. So we're gonna hang it up there for tonight, gang. We fumbled our way through the slithering snakes of the Forbidden Woods. We've discovered Rom, the vacuous spider, at the Moonside Lake. And we got a little learn on it at the new school, where we could even enter the Nightmare Frontier. But we're gonna take a break. We're gonna continue on Thursday. I'm gonna do a little off-air grinding, because I know that it's gonna get a lot worse from here. So I'm gonna take a day. Take a bye, power it up. We're gonna kick ass on Thursday. We're gonna get all 7 Chaos Emeralds. We're gonna go Super Sixgun on this one. So, as always, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. I always enjoy the live chat from the live viewers at home. I love it when the folks at home check these out on the archives when they're at work, when they're at school, or in their off time. So, until then, until Thursday, when we continue Bloodborne, this is your pal, Johnny Sixgun, signing off for now. Ta-ta.